Hare Krishna. So welcome everyone. Today we'll be discussing very wonderful pastime of Lord Damodar, which happens in this Kartik month. This Kartik is a very special month. Any of you have tried hearing rock music in early morning hours? क्या पूछ रहे हैं? Those who have done it, they can understand. Hearing rock music in early morning hours will not give the same effect as hearing at night. Why? Because every time has a certain effect. The morning time is sattva guna, the night time is tamo guna. Similarly, every duration of time, a day or a month, carries a particular vibration. So this Kartik month, it is also a very powerful month which can increase our devotional credits unlimitedly. As Krishna says in Bhagavad Geeta, Masanam Marga Shirsho Aham. Of all the months, I am Marga Shirsha, that is December. And previous to that is the month of Srimati Radharani. Because Radha, Krishna, Lakshmi Narayan, Sita Ram, the energy comes first. So Kartik is a favorite month of Srimati Radharani. And anyone who tries to intensely and sincerely practice our devotional service in this month makes tremendous advancement in spiritual life, devotional life. So that's the glory of Kartik month. Kartik has unlimited glories. It is described that if somebody offers a lamb to the Lord in Kartik month, just once, he can destroy his unlimited sins. Even if there is no mantra chanted, even if one doesn't have pious credits, still, if one just offers a lamb to the Lord, one can be free of all the sins. It is said that nobody can perform as many sins which can be purified by offering one lamp in Kartik. कैसा लग रहा है सुन के? अच्छा लग रहा है? Easy है ना? But actually, we have nothing to do with any of these predictions given in scriptures. Why? Because these are based on material benefits. ये करेंगे, ये मिल जाएगा. जितने किए पाप सब नष्ट हो जाएंगे. We are not after material benefits. We are not after pap and punya. When Prahlad Maharaj, he offered prayers to Lord Nrsimhadev, and Nrsimhadev says, "Oh Prahlad, please ask for benedictions." What Prahlad said? Prahlad became angry at that time. अभी तक भगवान गुस्से में थे. प्रहलाद गुस्से में है. And he's saying, "Oh my Lord, I am not a businessman. I am not a vanik. I have not done devotional service to get something from you. I have done this bhakti to please you." That is actually devotional service. That is without any motivations. Anya abhilashita shunya. I have no other desire than to serve the Lord. That is actually devotional service. And that's what we are trying to get in this month of Kartik. All these benedictions, all these statements of scriptures, they are meant for those people who are not interested in spiritual life. All of us are already practicing spiritual life. We know the power of bhakti is much more than just destroying sins. हम पाप से मुक्ति के लिए नहीं कर रहे हैं भक्ति. किसके लिए कर रहे हैं? Why are we doing devotional service? To please the Lord. And purification of sins is a byproduct. वो अपने आप आ जाता है. We don't have to separately endeavor for that. It's like Srila Prabhupada gives a definition, an example that if somebody has 1 crore, that is including 100 rupees, 1000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees. The process of devotional service, it is all powerful. It can destroy all the sins and it can give a chance to develop connection with the Supreme Lord. And that is what we are trying to do in this month of Kartik. Actually, coming to this process of bhakti has made us very, very fortunate. In the outside world, if we ask somebody, if we tell, ye bhagyavan hai. Who is bhagyavan in outside world? पैसा है और हाँ जी नाम है, अच्छी पत्नी है, पति है. All these things are definition of fortune. Name, fame, wealth, good wife, husband, good family, children, good house. But what is the definition of fortune for a devotee? The fortune of a devotee is the chance to associate with other devotees. How many of you are getting chance to associate with devotees? All of us are getting. If somebody is understanding Krishna to be supreme and is trying to develop relation with that person, worshipping Krishna, that person is fortunate. How many of us are getting the chance to worship Krishna? Every one of us are getting chance to worship Krishna. How many of us have understood that the goal of life is not just to maintain family, but to develop connection with the Lord and practice devotional service? At least we are trying to do that. How many of us are getting a chance to serve the devotees of the Lord or the Lord? All of us are getting. Mamanaradya dukkhartam kutumba saktamanasah satsangrahito martyo vriddha seva parichita. These four things Krishna is telling make a person fortunate. The chance to worship Krishna, chance to associate with devotees, chance to understand that the purpose of life is to maintain a Krishna conscious family and make Krishna as the center of the family. And the fourth thing is, if somebody is getting a chance to serve the Lord, that is fortunate person. And in this Damodar month, there is no limit to fortune. Just by coming to Krishna consciousness, our fortune has increased a lot. So therefore, we should understand that this path of devotional service, specifically Bhakti Yoga, which we are practicing, that is a very, very auspicious path. And by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, our fortune is increasing every day. So everybody likes, sales, free है, 50% सेल है, 20% है, 60% है. यहाँ पे भी दिवाली सेल चलता है, दिवाली ऑफर है. All of us have an opportunity to increase our devotional credits in little bit of the endeavor. थोड़ा तो endeavor करना चाहिए नहीं? We'll be hearing this wonderful story of Damodar Lila, in which we'll see how Krishna, he is pleased if somebody does endeavor. If somebody is not endeavoring and thinking, आराम से बैठे बैठे मिलेगा तो अच्छा है, ज़्यादा मेहनत नहीं करना है, then Krishna will not give him that devotion. A question to all of you. According to all of you, what is required to develop a taste for spiritual life? All of us want that. Bhakti में थोड़ा सा रस आना चाहिए ना, रस, some taste. What is required? Any thoughts? हाँ जी? Passion for bhakti. अरे हम तो सत्वगुण में आने वाले हैं, आप passion बोल रहे हैं. Okay. What else is required to develop that taste? मजा आना चाहिए यार. Chanting करना पड़ेगा. Okay, और? Yes. Okay, making a relationship with the Lord as a friend or some of the. Okay, ठीक है. What else? Loving Krishna. अरे बाप रे. Next level. अच्छा. Serving the devotees. Okay. Anything else? All of us, all these are right answers, but there is a deeper understanding of all this. Why we chant, why we serve, why we love. मतलब उसके लिए क्या चाहिए to chant? Understand the purpose of life. Okay, understand the purpose of life. Okay, ठीक है. If we go deeper, we'll understand all of this requires one thing: eagerness. If we are eager to chant, if we are eager to love God, if we are eager to develop relation with the Lord, that eagerness is the price we have to pay to come close to the Lord and to get that taste. Krishna bhakti rasa bhavita mati kriyatam yadi kutopi labhyate tatra laulyam api mulyam ekalam janma koti sukritirna labhyate. So this verse says, if you want to develop the taste of spiritual life, Krishna bhakti ras chahiye. Nothing comes free in this world. What is needed to buy this? Kriyatam, खरीद लो, जहां कहीं भी बिक रहा है खरीदो. खरीदने के लिए कुछ चाहिए ना, we have to pay something. What is the price for this? तत्र लौल्यम, लोभ होना चाहिए. I want it. If we don't want it, then Krishna will not give it. Krishna is not in need of anyone. भाई इधर कोई सर्वेंट नहीं है, थोड़ा नीचे से लेके आओ. No, he is happy and satisfied. Unless we want it, Krishna will not give it. So bhakti, one of the qualities of bhakti is very very rare. सबको नहीं मिलता है. If we are thinking ठीक है भाई मिल रहा है सबको आराम से ले लेंगे हम भी, नहीं सबको नहीं मिलता है. It is very very rare. So therefore, we have received this. We have become fortunate. We have received diamond. Our problem is हमको diamond भारी लग रहा है और मन बोल रहा है फेंक दो क्या, भारी है. अपना डायमंड किधर है? बीड बैग. Our diamond is in that bead bag जो सबसे भारी लगता है. उठाने के पहले ही सोचते हैं उठाऊं कि नहीं उठाऊं, आज उठाऊंगी कल. And the Maya Devi illusory energy is always speaking. बोले कुछ नहीं होता इससे, आज तक कुछ हुआ? कुछ नहीं हुआ. तो एक दिन और क्यों वेस्ट कर रहे हैं? आज मत करो. Anyways, you are busy so much today. From tomorrow you start chanting. So the whole process of spirituality is to make us understand what we have received. Unless we understand this, we will always think, जल्दी तो नहीं आ गए, आराम से करते हैं, धीरे धीरे करेंगे, अभी क्या जल्दी है. So that's how we have to understand our fortune. So this wonderful story of Kartik Mas comes in the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. And in this, it is described that one day, Yashoda Mai and Nanda Maharaj, they had 9 lakh cows. Nanda Maharaj is the king of Braja. Yashoda is the wife of Nanda Maharaj. Yashoda is the queen of Vrindavan, Braj. She had many servants, maid servants. Every day they would cook everything, they would make butter for Krishna. On this day, what Yashoda Maya thought? We'll recite this first verse. Ekada grihadashisho Yashodananda gehini Karmantaran yuktaso Nirvamantha swayam dadhi. So Ekada, once upon a time, Yashoda, she thought, and this is the day of Deepavali. This Kartik is full of wonderful festivals. In this Kartik month, Govardhan Lila happens. In this Kartik month, Damodar Lila happened. In this Kartik month, Gopashtami happens. So many wonderful festivals. Deepavali happens. So all these wonderful festivals are happening in one month. It is very, very powerful, auspicious month. All of us should make some commitments in this month. Some extra endeavor. And that is what Yashoda Maya is doing. On this day, she thought, today I will churn butter myself. Because somehow Krishna always goes and steals. Maybe my maid servants are not making the butter properly. From today onwards, I will do it. Nirmamantha Swayam Dadhi. She is personally churning. So all of us have to make some extra endeavor to come close to Krishna in this month. All of us can decide on our own what we can do extra. And then what she is doing, as she is churning this yogurt, the ghee, what she is doing, Yani Yani Geetani Tadbala Charitani Cha Dadhi Nirmamantha Kale Smaranti Tani Agayata. All of us think, I have so many responsibilities already in my life. I have to study, I have to take care of my job, I have to maintain my family. Why to add one more responsibility? But Yashoda Maya is teaching us spirituality is not an extra responsibility if we make it as a pleasurable event. What she is doing? She is churning the butter, she is churning yogurt, and she is remembering Krishna, and she is singing the songs of pastimes of Krishna. It is easy to remember songs, right? Because they have a rhythm. The rhythm makes a song attractive. We have to tune into the rhythm of Kartik month so that we can get attracted to Krishna. So the more we start learning this art of getting tuned in, what Krishna has done, try to remember, try to speak about that. Because we like to speak so many other things, मजा आता है ना इधर उधर का, ये इधर का न्यूज, उधर का न्यूज, उधर का न्यूज. मालूम है उसने क्या किया? नहीं मालूम. आई विल टेल. शुरू होता है फिर. Instead of speaking about all the other things of the world, try to remember and speak what Krishna did. उसके लिए पढ़ना पड़ेगा. ये तो अपने आप तो अंदर से आएगा नहीं. We have to learn. We have to make a habit of reading these pastimes of Krishna. So what she is doing? Dadhi Nirmamantha Kale Smaranti. She is remembering all the wonderful pastimes Krishna did in the previous day. Kal kya kiye hain? She has a habit of making all the pastimes into a song. And she would sing this song. So that's how Yashoda Maya, she did not want to forget any of the pastimes of Krishna. That is a devotee. Try to mold our life in such a way that we can remember Krishna at any time. As soon as some little bit of the time is there, remember something about Krishna. Otherwise, default setting is we remember some news, some Bollywood song, some movie, and that is what we discuss in our leisure time. But now we have come to spiritual life, Krishna consciousness. Try to remember Krishna as, at any moment of time. As soon as we get time, think about Krishna. That is a practice. 24 hours remembering Krishna. And then Yashoda Maya, as she is churning the butter, remembering Krishna, and whenever somebody remembers Krishna, Krishna is attracted to that place. Lord is telling Narad Muni, Naham tishtami vaikunte yoginam hridaya shiva yatra gayanti madbhakta tatra tishtami Narada. He says, oh Narada, I don't reside in Vaikuntha. I don't reside in the heart of the yogis. Where do I stay then? Yatra gayanti madbhakta tatra tishtami Narada. Wherever my devotees, they come together and chant my names, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Wherever my devotees, they come together and chant my names, I am there. So Krishna is there. He is there now, in this place. So this place is Vaikuntha. This is not a hospital. wherever Krishna's glories are sung, Krishna is there. Krishna is attracted to that place. Krishna likes to come to that place. So Krishna is sleeping in the room inside, and Mother Yashoda is singing the glories of Krishna. So Krishna comes to know somebody is remembering me, chanting my names. He gets up, jumps off his bed, and comes, and he catches hold of the churning rod. He is very expert how to stop this immediately. He didn't catch hold of mother's sari. He didn't catch hold of the matka. किसको पकड़ा? Churning rod. So Yashoda was very happy. Intelligent बच्चा. He knows how to stop the churning immediately. So she understood, okay, Krishna is hungry. She picks up Krishna, starts feeding him her milk. And as she is feeding the milk, how many cows Nand Maharaj has? 1 lakh nahi, 9. Out of those 9 lakh cows, Yashoda Mai would choose 1,000 very wonderful best cows. And they would be fed Padma Gandha grass. Padma Gandha means this grass would smell like lotus flowers. And then the milk of these cows were given to 9 very special cows. And then milk of these 9 cows were given to the best 1 cow. And that milk which is obtained from that best cow was used to make all the butter and yogurt and milk products for Krishna. So Mother Yashoda had kept that milk for boiling. So as Krishna is drinking the milk of Yashoda, Yashoda starts smelling that milk is boiling over. Some sound starts coming. In spiritual world, there is no dead matter. Everything is conscious in spiritual world. Even ordinary stone is conscious. They are not dead matter. So the milk in the spiritual world is also conscious, Now I am going to speak something very interesting and difficult to accept. Just because if you don't understand this, don't reject it. Because our intelligence is very little. And spiritual subject matter is unlimited. We have heard this Upamandu ka nyaya. The frog in a well logic. One time there was a frog staying in the well. And his friend, he would stay in Pacific Ocean. So one time this frog from Pacific Ocean came and he told his friend, where I am coming from? Like, I am coming from Pacific Ocean, Achha, it is very big. How big it is? Very big. Double the size of this will. No. 10 times? 100 times? Kitna bhi multiply kar. Pacific Ocean pahunchega kya? So what is the frame of reference for this frog in a well? His own well. To understand Pacific Ocean is impossible for this frog in the well. So our knowledge of spirituality and scriptures, it is like very meager. Our brain, our intelligence is like frog in the well. And it is unlimited knowledge available. So just because we are not able to accept this and understand this, don't reject it. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? How can milk be conscious? How can stone be conscious? It happens in spiritual world. We will not be able to understand everything. So now, this milk starts thinking. Milk जो उबालने के लिए रखा है, milk starts thinking. What is milk thinking? Mother Yashoda has unlimited milk and her milk is the best. If Krishna keeps drinking the milk of Mother Yashoda, how will we serve Krishna? Krishna will not drink us. So what is the purpose of our life? So let's commit suicide. So thinking like this, the milk starts boiling over. Don't use logic. So now Mother Yashoda is hearing some noise. She immediately keeps Krishna down and she runs to take care of that milk, because that was the very very precious milk. 9 लाख गायों का essence अच्छा वाला. So Krishna, he became so angry. He started thinking, अरे मैं पूरा क्षीर सागर छोड़ के आया हूं, तो एक पतीला दूध के लिए मुझे छोड़ के जा रही है. What is this? He became really angry. And in anger, there was a stone lying there nearby. Krishna picked up that stone and hit the pot. You know where? किधर मारा होगा? ऊपर नीचे बीच में. He hit the matka at the base. Why? Because आवाज कम होता है. नीचे मारा तो भरा हुआ है ना. So Krishna is very intelligent. He knows how to make the maximum mischief without leaving any suspicion. So he breaks that matka and then he is in the middle and the matka spreads over, all the yogurt is spreading. अब क्या करे? He wants to jump. किया तो गलती किया तो भागना पड़ेगा ना. But he is not big enough to jump over. So his legs are very small. He is like very small now. So he tries to jump. And as he jumps, he lands in the middle of that. अब क्या करें अभी? Anyways, what to do? He walks through it and with his butter footprints, he walks and runs in the inside room, where Mother Yashoda had stored all the butter in the pots. And he goes inside. There was a ukhal. There was a kutne wala, grinding mortar kept. He put it upside down, somehow climbed on it, and he took one of the pots, broke other pots. He started feeding all the butter to monkeys. He called all the monkeys, Aja. Because he was thinking, बेचारे इन लोगों ने मुझे कितना हेल्प किया मेरे राम लीला में. I could not give them sufficient, food also. They were just living in the forest on fruits and roots. At least this avatar, I should give them some nice thing. So he was feeding them all the butter. So meanwhile, Yashoda Maiya comes taking care of the milk, and she sees all the mess here, and she starts smiling. She is not, angry. She starts smiling. Why? She is thinking, wow, my child is so intelligent. मटका नीचे से पूरा है, आवाज नहीं आया. And she is still hearing all the sound which is coming from the inside room. She understands उधर गया है. And she now decides to catch Krishna. And thinking like this, Krishna, he is called as Vishuddha Sattva Murti. He is free from anger. Here what is happening to Krishna? He is displaying all anger. एकदम शांत व्यक्ति सबसे गुस्सा हो रहे हैं यहाँ पे. So Krishna is doing all these wonderful activities to attract his devotees' attention. And then, as he is feeding all these monkeys, and he is looking around, meanwhile, रात तो नहीं रही है. He is fearful also. गड़बड़ किया है तो पिटाई नहीं हो जाए. And Yashoda Maiya takes a small stick and very stealthily, slowly, she peeps in the inside room. And she understands, she sees, ये देखो क्या कर रहा है. And meanwhile, he is feeding all the monkeys, and monkeys were also full. They were also not eating. So he is telling him, this butter is so bad, even monkeys are not eating. He starts throwing it around. So now Yashoda Maiya is at the back, and Krishna is sitting on the grinding mortar, and monkey is sitting right in front. And Krishna sees Yashoda Maiya's reflection in the eye of the monkey. And monkey starts running away, shrieking. So Krishna understands Yashoda has come, Maiya has come. Now he is not so big enough to jump immediately. धीरे धीरे करके somehow he climbs down. And now what is happening? You know the first verse of Damodar Lila, Damodar Ashtakam? You will sing that first verse? Namamishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Yashoda Viyolo Kala Davamanam Paramrishtamathyanta Todrutya Gopya Paramrishtamathyanta Todrutya Gopya. So Satyavarta Muni is saying, he is giving a warning in the beginning only. Now you will be hearing many pastimes. Please understand किसके बारे में है ये? Namami Ishvara. He is Supreme Lord. He is not an ordinary child who is doing all this mischief. Don't think he is an ordinary child. Ishvara, he is the embodiment of Sat Chit Ananda. So Krishna is Satchidananda Vigraha. And he is very beautifully decorated with shark-shaped earrings. And Krishna, he is the Supreme Personality. He is a supreme transcendental autocrat. He is so powerful that Madbhayad Vati Vatoyam Suryastapati Madbhayad Varshati Indro Dhati Agni Mrityuscharati Madbhayad. Out of fear of Krishna, sun rises. Out of fear of Krishna, wind is blowing. Out of fear of Krishna, death comes. And fear personified fears Krishna. And what is happening to Krishna here? He is running out of fear of one simple stick of Mother Yashoda. What is happening here? So ordinary person will say कि आपके भगवान ऐसे हैं. ये कैसे भगवान है आपके? ये छोटी सी लकड़ी से डर के भाग रहे हैं और आप इनको भगवान बोलते हैं. पहले तो चोरी करते हैं. ये कैसे भगवान है? देखो. So Krishna, he performs all these wonderful pastimes just to make sure that whatever I may do, but still I will remain God only. Nobody can imitate. If Krishna steals butter, हम भी चोरी करेंगे. हमारे भगवान कृष्ण है ना. He is glorified as Makhan Chor. If ordinary person does that, he will not be glorified. He will be put in jail. He will be punished. He is dancing with other men's wives. थोड़ा हम भी. He is running away from the battlefield. If any ordinary soldier does that, what will happen to him? Court martial हो जाएगा. So Krishna is glorified. मंदिर माँ कौन छे, राजा रणछोड़ छे, ये लगाते हैं टक्कर में. Whatever Krishna does, he is still the Supreme Lord. So he is running out of fear of Mother Yashoda. Yashoda bhiyo luka ladhavamanam paramrishtam atyantato drutya gopya. And this gopi, she is running behind Krishna. And Krishna purposefully ran through the main gate. He entered the marketplace. Because he is thinking, बाजार में तो मेरे को नहीं मारेगी. And she'll not run behind me in marketplace, because she's queen of Vrindavan, right? How can queen run behind a small child in marketplace? But this day, Yashoda Maiya had thought, आज तो इसको पकड़ के रहूंगा. Today he'll be punished. So she is running with full speed behind Krishna. Yashoda bhiyo, and Krishna likes it. Krishna is really fearful. He's not making a show. He's actually fearful. When an actor actually enters the role, when he does some role, he does it completely wonderfully. He enters into it. कभी कभी लगता है घुस गया इसमें. So Krishna is actually fearful. Yashoda bhiyo lokha ladhavamanam. Yashoda bhiyo. Out of fear of Yashoda, Krishna is running. And param rishtam atyantato drutya gopya. So now Yashoda Maya, she's trying to catch Krishna. She's trying her best. She's running. She's also not giving up. Who can catch Krishna? Is it easy to catch Krishna? Is it easy to please Krishna? Great sages and yogis are trying since millions of lifetimes. They are not able to see the tip of the toe of Krishna. What to speak of catching Krishna? And who is trying to catch Krishna? Ordinary gopi of Vrindavan. Of course, Yashoda is not ordinary gopi. But ordinary lady, a lady is trying to catch Krishna. बड़े बड़े योगी नहीं कर पा रहे. But Krishna, through all this pastime, he is telling the world, I am not bound by anything but love. Devotion attracts Krishna. If we want to come close to Krishna, we have to practice devotional service. And the easiest way to practice this devotional service is chant regularly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Chanting is our devotional service. That's how we express our commitment. The more we are committed to this practice of chanting, the more one will come closer to Krishna. It is not so easy to chant, Those of you who are chanting, they know how difficult it is to chant. And to chant with aankhein khuli rakhe, to be attentive while chanting, it is so very difficult. One of the bases where our students stay, we have we call it base, the centers where the students, they stay and practice spirituality also, and then they go to college. So they get up early in the morning, 4 o'clock, and then they attend Mangalarti, they chant. And sometimes we feel sleepy while chanting, so somebody wakes us, sote Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. ऐसा होता है कई बार. जो करते हैं उनको मालूम चल रहा है क्या हो रहा है. So this one day, what happened? This one boy, one devotee, सुबह से उठ के सोला माला कर लिया, and he got up 4 o'clock in the morning, and he went to the college and sat right in front bench. And as teacher is teaching, he went to sleep. So teacher comes, ये पक्का सो रहा है अच्छे से. Teacher comes and Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. उसको क्या लगा? सोते सोते उठाओगे तो जब करना है ना. Then he realized मैं कॉलेज में. Oh sorry madam. Chanting is our devotional service. उसमें endeavor करना है. Whatever endeavor we have to do, our whole endeavor is to increase the quality of our chanting. उसमें ही मेहनत है. To be prayerful, to be attentive, to pronounce each and every word properly. उसमें एकादशी जपा नहीं करना है. हरे कृष्णा राम राम हरे हरे. माला हो गई. Many years back, in our temple there was a orphanage, and small children, they would stay, and हमारे राधा गोपीनाथ प्रभु, very senior devotee in our temple, he would take care of these small children. तो सबको एक माला कराते थे बच्चों, and no children likes to chant. So one day, he found that one boy is very enthusiastically Hare Krishna feedback जोर जोर से हिला हिला के माला कर रहा है. तो प्रभु जी को लगा कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. वो इधर है, उन्हें इतना क्या मजा आ रहा है. देखा फीडबैक देखा, तो फीडबैक देखा तो माला ही नहीं उसको. So the more we endeavor to chant attentively, the more we will come close to Krishna. Our endeavor pleases Krishna. Consistency pleases Krishna more than brilliant flashes of devotion. एक दिन 64 माला किया प्रभु जी, एकादशी आई चैंटेड 64 राउंड्स, और बाकी दिन बाकी प्रभु जी देखो एक दिन में ना मैं 4 माला करता था, तो एक दिन 64 किया ना, तो बाकी कंपेंसेशन हो जाएगा ना. Every day consistently, consistency pleases the Lord. So Yashoda Mai, she is trying to catch Krishna, and Krishna is really running fearful, and she is really trying her best. Who can capture Krishna? So now I am going to tell you one more interesting thing. एक तो milk का बताया. So Yashoda is decorated with flowers. She had put mallika flowers on her hair. And as she is running, her flowers start talking. They become two groups. One group is on the side of Krishna. Other group is on the side of Yashoda. So Krishna side flowers, they are speaking. How can Yashoda Mai do this? She is making our Krishna run. See how Krishna is fearful. We cannot be party to all this. We are jumping. See, they jumped. The flowers are falling, na? क्यों गिर रहे हैं ऐसे? Now Yashoda Maiya side वाले flower बोल रहे हैं, Yashoda is such a great devotee. Just see, she is trying to catch Krishna. We are not supposed to be on the head of this great personality. We should be on her feet. Thinking like this, they are jumping. So all the flowers are falling. Yashoda is not giving up. She is still running. And then, this went on for some time. And somehow, ultimately, Yashoda Mai ran very fast. And she caught Krishna. Now, Krishna is caught. What is happening afterwards? Rudantam moharanetram yugmam rijantam karamboja yugamena satam kanetram. Rudantam moharanetram Muhushvasakam patri rekhandrakanta Sitagrivam Damodaram Bhaktivadham Muhushvasakam patri rekhandrakanta Sitagrivam Damodaram Bhaktivadham. Now as Yashoda Maiya catches Krishna, she is now dragging Krishna by her right hand. She caught hold of Krishna. बच्चों कैसे खींच के लेके जाते ना, राइट हैंड से पकड़ के खींच के लेके जा रहे हैं. And he is really fearful. Rudantam crying. His eyes with kajal. All the tears are washing away the kajal. All the cheeks are marked with the lines of kajal. And with this left hand, अभी right hand तो पकड़ी हुई है, तो आंसू पहुंचे कैसे? Only एक हाथ बचा है. With his right and left hand, he is trying to wipe out his tears. Generally, what happens whenever Krishna cries, Yashoda Maiya wipes the tears of Krishna. This day, Krishna is thinking, what is happening here? I am crying and she is not doing anything. On the more, she is making me cry more. तो लकड़ी लेके बैठी है. What is this happening? ठीक है, मैं ही पहुंच लेता हूँ, अभी कोई है नहीं तो. And Karam Bhoja Yugamena, with his hands, lotus hands, he is wiping off his tears. Atank Netram. Atank means there is a difference between Bhay and Atank. Bhay and Atank में अंतर क्या है? Anyone knows? Bhay और Atank. इंग्लिश नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ. स्टूडेंट्स का डेफिनेशन बताता हूँ. स्टूडेंट्स अभी आज एग्जाम है, पढ़ाई करके तो गए हैं एग्जाम हॉल में. जब तक पेपर हाथ में नहीं आता है तब तक क्या होता है? भय. And as soon as paper comes in the hand, and you know nothing of this, तो क्या होता है फिर? आतंक. मतलब now hopelessness. अब कुछ नहीं हो सकता, अभी तो पिटाई होने वाली है. जो पढ़ा था वो कुछ भी नहीं आया. होता है ना ऐसा. IMP इंपॉर्टेंट पढ़ के जाते हैं ना स्टूडेंट्स. ये आया, पिछले 10 साल में ये सब आया और इस साल इसमें से कुछ भी नहीं आया, तो फिर आतंक, होपलेस. सो कृष्णा इज नाउ होपलेस. आतंक नेत्रम. And seeing the stick in his mother's hand, he is becoming more fearful. Who is fearful? Madbhayad vati matoyam suryas tapati madbhayat varshati indro dahati agni mrityush charati madbhayat. He is fearful of a small stick. Yamaraj fears Krishna and he is fearful of a small stick of Mother Yashoda. क्या चल रहा है? And he is really fearful. And he is really crying. मतलब आप लोगों ने देखा रहेगा ना, when small children they cry, they breathe very heavily. ऐसे सिसकियां ले लेके रोते हैं, ऐसा रोते हैं ना, वो पूरा शरीर हिलता है. So that's how Krishna is crying. मुंह से सांस ले रहे हैं ना. When you cry very loudly, नाक से नहीं होता है ना. So children they cry with their mouth. पहले तो रोना शुरू करते हैं तो 2 सेकंड आवाज ही नहीं निकलती है. होता है ना बच्चों का. बोले क्या हो गया, फिर ऐसा रोना शुरू करते हैं. So Krishna is really crying. मुहु श्वास कंप. His whole body shaking. When Krishna breathes out, Lord Vishnu breathes out, universes they come. That is Krishna. और यहाँ पे he is breathing so heavily. कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. His whole body is trembling. And his neck is marked with 3 lines like conch shell. Very beautiful. And he is just standing there. Can't do anything. And Yashoda Maiya, she is not just catching hold of Krishna, she is chastising Krishna. Who is chastised? That Lord who is worshipped and praised by Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Chandra, they stand in line to offer prayers. और ये क्या बोल रही है? Oh monkey lover, crying baby, you always do all the mischief. अपनी तरफ से नहीं बोल रहा हूं मैं, हमारे आचार्य बोलते हैं सब. बोले प्रभु जी क्या क्या बोल रहे हैं. विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर, one of the acharyas. Have you heard of विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर? मिथुन चक्रवर्ती सुना है? यही प्रॉब्लम है. देखिए, विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर नहीं सुन रहे हैं. So one of the very great acharyas, he's written a whole commentary on Bhagavatam. So Yashoda is chastising, you restless child, you monkey lover, you are breaking pot. Today I am going to punish you. You always keep crying for nothing. She is dragging Krishna still, and Krishna is trembling in fear. क्यों? हाथ में स्टिक अभी भी है. Have you gone to how many of you have gone to Tirupati? Balaji? कितना घंटा लाइन में लगना पड़ता है? और कितने मिनट का दर्शन होता है? सेकंड्स का दर्शन होता है. धक्का मारते हैं. जोरगंडी ऐसा बोलते रहते हो. That is the trailer of Vaikuntha. वैकुंठ में भी ऐसा ही होता है. श्री स्वामी पुष्करिणिका प्लव निर्मलांगा श्रेयार्थिनो हर विरिंचि सनंदनाद्या द्वारे वसंति वरवित्र हतोत्तमांगा श्री वेंकटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम. सुना है सुप्रभातम? So in this verse, what is described? All the great devatas, Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Chandra, they take bath in Pushkarani, and they with their wet clothes on, they are standing in line to take darshan of the Lord. द्वारे वसंती. द्वार पे कौन खड़े? जय विजय. They are standing and they have a stick in their hand. द्वारे वसंती वरवित्र. And do you know what are they doing? As all these devatas, big devatas, Indra, Chandra, Varuna, सब लोग प्रार्थनाएं कर रहे हैं. They are offering prayers. And they वरवित्र हतोत्तमांगा, they hit them on their head. बोले धीरे बोलो, बाकी लोग भी बोल रहे हैं, डिस्टर्ब हो रहा है. and they can't do anything. बोले ये नहीं बोल सकते, मालूम है कौन है? इंद्र. बोले इंद्र का अपॉइंटमेंट बाद में, साइड में. So that is Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. He is glorified by great devatas. और यहाँ पे क्या पढ़ रहा है हमको? डांट पड़ रही है. And he is not telling, you know who I am? He is happy. Because in that chastisement, there is love. You know, in home, wife can chastise the husband who may be the prime minister. डांट पड़ती है ना? कोई बोल नहीं रहा है. प्राइम मिनिस्टर हो चाहे कोई भी मिनिस्टर नहीं हो, जब होम मिनिस्टर से डांट पड़ती है तो चुपचाप सुनना पड़ता है. You know, then nobody can say anything. But the same, and he will not be, if the person is a superintendent of police, वो गन नहीं निकाल सकता है. मालूम है कौन? अरे वो दाऊद डरता है मेरे से. He is happy कि डांट पड़ रही है, मजा आ रहा है. Because in that chastisement there is love. So when Krishna is chastised by Mother Yashoda and he is chastised by gopis, and when his friends they climb on his shoulder, he likes it. Sakha more suddha bhave skande arohan tumi ko na badalok tumi amasam. You know, Subal, Sridama, all the friends of Krishna, Madhumangal, they wrestle with Krishna and they defeat Krishna. And they say, कौन सा बड़ा आदमी है, कल ही तो हराया था तेरे को. And Krishna is happy with that. प्रिया मोरे मान कोरी कोरे भरतसन सर्ववेद स्तुति होय हरे मोर मन. When the gopis they chastise Krishna, when Yashoda is chastising Krishna, he is happy. He डांट पड़ रही. But he is making a show. अरे he is fearful. Sa atank netram. And then Mother Yashoda, she is thinking. Now, as she still has a stick in her hand, and he is really becoming fearful. He says, don't beat me. I admit I broke that pot, and don't beat me. Marwa. I will not do it again. So Mother Yashoda, she is overwhelmed. She is thinking, he should not become so fearful. He may run away in jungle. So she throws the stick. And she thinks, let me bind him, because I have to do my so many things. I have to do my household activities. So I have to bind him so that he doesn't do the same mischief again. So she has how many cows? 9 lakh cows. And to milk the cow, the hind legs need to be bound. So Mother Yashoda, she brought the best silken rope and she started binding Krishna. And as soon as she started binding Krishna, so Krishna's belly contains entire universe, right? All the universes come out. Brahmaji took birth from the navel of Lord Vishnu. So who can bind Krishna? And as soon as Yashoda is trying to bind Krishna, she put that rope around and it was 2 fingers short. Not 3, not 4, only 2 fingers. She thought, okay, ठीक है, कम पड़ गया होगा. She brought one more rope, added to it, again one turn, again 2 fingers short. What is happening? She tried adding few more. So now what is happening? As soon as Yashoda is trying to bind Krishna, Krishna has many potency Shaktis. So 2 of his Shaktis are Vibhuta Shakti and Satya Sankalpa Shakti. Satya Sankalpa Shakti means that potency of the Lord by which if Lord decides something, it has to happen. So Krishna started thinking, how can I be bound? आज तो मेरा दिन भर का schedule ready है. I have to go and steal butter from that house. Then I have to go and play with my friends. Then the gopis are waiting for me. I have to dance with them also. Of course, he was a small child that time. So I cannot be bound. So Vibhuta Shakti said, okay, chalega. Will not allow Yashoda to bind you. So because unless he agrees, nobody can bind him. But Yashoda Mai was also determined. That is a devotee. She is really working hard. It is described, she added more and more ropes. And every time she would add a rope, turn it around again, it would be not 3, not 4, only 2 fingers short. And this became a fun activity. All the nearby ladies, they came and they are also seeing, they are also laughing. They are saying, okay, we will also help. वो भी अपने अपने घर से रस्सी लेके आ रहे हैं. It is a festival of ropes. Different color ropes are getting added. And every time Yashoda Maiya turns it around again, 2 fingers short only. And everybody is telling Yashoda, today it is not in his bhagya to be bound. छोड़ दो उसको. ऐसा कैसे छोड़ देंगे? I will not leave. I have to teach him a lesson. Why he is so naughty? Today I will bind him for sure. And then she is really working hard. Swamatu sunnagatraya visrashta kavarasraja drishtva parishramam krishnam kripayasit swabandhane. So Yashoda is thinking, she is saying, even if evening comes, I will not give up. It started in the afternoon time. She is consistently trying, she is insistent. So what is happening? Swamatu swinnagatraya. Swinna means sweat. Her whole body is full of sweat. So this pastime is happening in Vrindavan on Diwali. Deepavali is Kartik time, November time, very cold. So in Vrindavan, Deepavali time, to get sweat, it is not so easy. So how much Yashoda is working hard? She is really working hard. Swamatu swinnagatraya. Now Krishna is seeing his mother. Bichari itna mehnat kar rahi, just to bind me. All her hair are getting disheveled. Visrashta kavarasraja drishtva parishramam. What Krishna saw? Parishram. And as all these 2 potencies of Krishna, Vibhuta Shakti and Satya Sankalpa Shakti, they are not allowing Yashoda to bind. But seeing the endeavor of Yashoda, third energy, potency of Krishna came in front. She is the queen of all the potencies. You know what is that potency? That is called as Kripa Shakti. The Kripa Shakti came ahead. Vibhuta Shakti and Satya Sankalpa Shakti, they said, okay, we are going back. Because now Lord wants to give Kripa. But Kripa कब मिलेगी? दृष्टवा क्या देखा इन्होंने? Parishramam. Unless we work hard, Krishna will not show mercy. That is a secret. So what are these 2 fingers? These 2 fingers, they represent our consistent endeavor which attracts the mercy of the Lord. Drishtva parishramam Krishna. When Krishna, he saw the parishram, then kripaya asit swabandhane. So this hard work and determination of Yashoda attracted mercy of Krishna. So if we want to attract mercy of Krishna, what we have to do? We have to work hard. आराम से बैठ के नहीं होता है. There are no easy ways in spiritual life. हमको तो लगा था chant Hare Krishna and be happy. आराम से भक्ति करेंगे, आनंद ही आनंद होगा. Yes, आनंद will be there. But to get that anand, we have to work hard. The anxiety of serving Krishna is much more pleasurable than sleeping peacefully. You know, in Vrindavan, none of the gopis, they complained to Krishna, Krishna, आप रात को ही फ्लूट बजाते हुए दिन में बजा लेते? Why are you disturbing our sleep? In Vrindavan, everybody is ready to do whatever Krishna is telling. They are not giving any excuse. So therefore, in the life of a practicing devotee, sadhaka, we have to work hard. Without working hard, and our hard work is only for one thing: chanting attentively, chanting regularly, and whenever opportunity comes, try to serve, try to preach, try to spread this knowledge to others. So it is not a sentimental affair. मन में आया तो आज अच्छा लग रहा है, today I will chant more. And आज ना बिल्कुल मूड नहीं हो रहा है. आज तो हाथ में माला लेने का भी मन नहीं कर रहा है. No, whether you feel like or don't feel like, we have to chant. We have to practice bhakti, because bhakti is not a sentimental affair. We have to work hard. Our hard work pleases Krishna. There are no easy ways in spiritual life. Working hard is the only way. And in fact, the harder way, when you work hard, then it attracts mercy of the Lord quickly. But if we are not very serious and committed, then it will take long time. And then we will see after many years, अभी भी मजा नहीं आ रहा है. Still I am thinking why I started coming for Bhagavad Geeta classes. I don't know कौन सी घड़ी थी जब मेरा मन हो गया. और अभी तो छोड़ते भी नहीं है लोग, फोन करते रहते. क्या चल रहा है? If we are not committed to this path, then we'll always find this path boring. This path is all wonderful, all happy path. But we need to work hard. Drishtva parishramam Krishna kripaya sitsva bandhane. And now this second verse is very, very beautiful. Evam sandarshita hi anga harina bhrityavashyata swavashenapi krishnena yaisyedam saishwaram vashe. So the Lord, He is trying to show the world that I get controlled by my devotees. Harina Vrityavashyata. I come in the control of my devotees. Yashoda, she is ready. She has bound Krishna. Krishna is controlling all the controllers of the universe. Sa Vashenapi Krishnena. Sa Ishwaram. All the big controllers are under control of Krishna, and Krishna is controlled by small, simple Gopi Yashoda. That is the love of the gopis. The devotees can really control Krishna. So Krishna, He is Shanta Vigraha, He becomes angry. He is the personality who fear personified fears. He is running in fear of Mother Yashoda. He is the owner of Lakshmi Devi. He is a husband. And what is he doing? He is stealing. He can travel greater than the speed of the mind. But Yashoda Mai caught him. That is Krishna. He is all blissful, he is crying. Rudantam. Now बिचारे भी बंद गए. And Yashoda Maiya, she now goes inside to do her work. And then Balramji comes. What happened to you? What to do? Yashoda Maiya has bound me. Well, I will do the needful, don't worry. First, Balramji tries to, untie. But because Yashoda Maiya has tied that knot, he could not open. He goes to Mother Yashoda. She says, who is Krishna? Who is Krishna? He is Supreme Lord. Acha. And who are you? I am Anant Shesh. Acha. If you don't go away, I will bind you also. सब अवतारों को मेरे घर में ही जन्म लेना है. So Balram ji goes back and says, काम नहीं हुआ. अब देख लो अपना. So now Krishna, he is helplessly standing with this wooden grinding mortar. क्या करें अभी? In that courtyard of Nand Maharaj. Okay, yeah. In the courtyard of Nand Maharaj, there were two huge trees. They were Nal Kuvar and Mani Grieve in the past life. They were the sons of Kuvera. One time, what they were doing is they were taking bath in Mandakini Ganga with all the apsaras, and they were not clothed also properly. They were doing sinful activity in most purifying Ganga because they were thinking, अरे हम तो कुबेर के बेटे हैं. They are the sons of billionaires, very proud of their wealth, proud of their power. रुद्रस्यानुचरो भूत्वा सुदृप्तो धनदात्मजो कैलाशोपवने रम्ये मंदाकिन्यो मदोत्कटौ वारुणीं मदिरां पीत्वा मदा घूर्णितलोचनो स्त्रीजनैरनुगायद्भिर्चेरतु पुष्पिते वने. They are roaming around in Ganga with all the apsaras completely intoxicated. And Narad Muni comes, and the ladies, they see Narad Muni, they immediately come out of the water, they dress themselves properly. These two, they were so intoxicated. They did not even look at Narad Muni, they did not even offer respects to Narad Muni. Narad Muni became angry. He said, "You are so intoxicated. You are not even understanding what is the proper etiquette, and you are standing naked here. I curse you that you become trees, because that is the punishment of a person who does not dress properly. Stand as trees naked for thousands of years." And then, as they hear that curse, they become immediately they realize their mistake. They fell at the feet of Narad Muni and said, "Please, please forgive us. Can you please give some concession?" But yes, after many millions of years, इतनी जल्दी नहीं छोड़ा इन लोगों को. You remain trees for millions of years, but I give you benediction. You will take birth as trees in the courtyard of Nand Maharaj, and Krishna will come and deliver you. So बेचारे कृष्णा तो यहाँ पे बंधे पड़े हैं. अभी इस थिंकिंग बैठे बैठे क्या करें? Have to do something, some more mischief. So he saw these two trees, big trees. They are called as Arjuna trees, Yamala Arjuna, huge tree. And Krishna, he again turns that wooden grinding mortar down, and he is dragging that mortar, and he passes in between the two trees, and the mortar gets stuck. And the rope was very soft, silken, the softest rope Yashoda Maiya had used. Krishna, he starts pulling that because abhi atak gaya beech mein. He's pulling the mortar. And what is the probability that with that small silken rope, you can pull down a huge Arjuna tree? Is it possible? But anything attached to Krishna becomes powerful. On our own, we don't have any strength to practice spiritual life in Kali Yuga. It is impossible. With all the distractions, with all the social media, now AI, smartphone, what is the probability that we will practice spiritual life? No chance. But the more we are connected to Krishna properly, the more we become powerful. Not because we are powerful, because Krishna is all powerful. So this small simple rope became so empowered that as Krishna pulled that rope, these two entire huge trees, Yamala Arjun trees, they broke. They got uprooted and crashed down. And the sound vibrated the entire Vrindavan. The Brajvasis thought it was an earthquake. And they ran there. And as this is happening, all the cowherd boys, they are standing. They are seeing all this happening. Krishna brought this wooden grinding mortar, then pulled, then the trees broke. And from middle of the trees, who came out? These two devatas, Nalkur, Manigri. They offered prayers to Krishna and then they left for heaven. So all these Brajvasis, they came and they said, oh, they are shocked. Kya ho gaya? Kaise ho gaya? What is happening here? So these small boys, they say, what happened? We'll tell you. Krishna brought this wooden grinding mortar and it got stuck. Krishna pulled and these two trees fell down. And all these Brajvasis, they are laughing. What a joke. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? Anyhow, they were praying to Lord Vishnu. Bhagwan, thank you, बचा लिया आपने. So that is the whole wonderful story of Damodar Lila. This is a story which shows how a devotee's persistent and consistent endeavor attracts Krishna's mercy. So these two fingers are our endeavor and Krishna's mercy. So the more we endeavor regularly, the more we will attract the mercy of the Lord. So in this Kartik month, that is the prayer we should make to the Lord. We should be consistent in our services, consistent in our chanting, consistent in our prayers, so that we will attract the mercy of the Lord. So with this, I'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Shri Radha Damodar Bhagavan ki jai. Damodar Masa ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.